Hello students, I Professor Pooja Patel from TSSM Bivrabai 7 College of Engineering and Research Narepure. In this video, I am going to talk about assignment of laboratory practice second and that is related to software testing and quality assurance subject. This is assignment number 6. The title of assignment 6 is Study of Selenium ID Testing Tool. Learning objective behind this assignment is understand how to install Selenium ID testing tool. An outcome will be after completion of this assignment, student able to install Selenium ID testing tool and will describe its benefits too. Before going to actual learning objective of our assignment, we know about what is the difference between manual testing and automation testing. In manual testing, it is a process which is done manually. In automation testing is a process which is done with the help of automated tools. Second one is all the famous phases of STLC, that is software testing life cycle, that contain test planning, test deployment, result analysis, test execution, bug tracking and reporting tools are obviously comes under the category of manual testing and done successfully by human efforts. In automation testing, all the popular phases of software testing lifecycle are done by various open sources and purchased tools like Selenium, JMeter, QTP, LoadRunner, WindRunner and so on. And these are all automated testing tools. In manual testing, we find more bugs than automation by error guessing. But what happens in automation testing, we test the repetitive functionalities of the application. So main important thing in manual testing is that it is done without the interaction of any tool, but in automation testing it always done using a tools that are the automation tools. Next one is the automation tools. There are the various automation tools are available in the market such as Test Project, Testcraft, Subject 7, IBM Rational Functional Tester, Silk Test and the last one is a Selenium. We will study deep in Selenium. Selenium, which is a free open source automated testing framework which is used to validate web application across different browsers and platforms. You can use multiple programming languages like Java, C#, Python, Ruby, Perl, etc. to create a Selenium test scripts. In Selenium testing, it is done using a Selenium tool which is usually referred to as a Selenium testing. There are also various Selenium tools are available. This is a diagram for the Selenium tool. We can call as a Selenium components also. It is a Selenium testing suite. Selenium is not a just single tool, but it is a suite of software which contains a different approach to support automation testing. It has 4 components. First one is the Selenium ID, second Selenium RC, Selenium WebDriver, Selenium Grid, and which is merged into Selenium 2 and Selenium 3 by the Selenium RC and WebDriver. First of all, Selenium ID. ID is nothing but the integrated development environment in which Selenium ID is implemented as a Firefox extension which provide record and playback functionality of test scripts, which allows tester to export recorded scripts in many languages like HTML, Java, Perl, Ruby, C#, JUnit. What happens in Selenium RC? RC is nothing but remote control, which allows tester to write automated tests in web application UI in any of the supported programming languages. It has 2 major components in Selenium RC. First one is the Selenium RC server and the second one is the Selenium RC client. Selenium RC which act as a HTTP proxy for a web request, and in Selenium RC client it contains the library which are used for the programming language code. Next, Third component of Selenium suite is the Selenium WebDriver, which is nothing but the successor of Selenium 2 and the Selenium RC. In Selenium WebDriver, it provides programming interface to create and execute test cases, and it is a much faster than the Selenium RC. Last one is the Selenium Grid, which is a very important component of the Selenium suite, which allows user to run our test on a different machines against different browsers. It supports also different programming languages. This is related to a Selenium testing tool. All are these. Next, we are going in depth with Selenium IDE, which is the simplest tool in the Selenium suite, and it is a Firefox add-on that creates a test very quickly through its record and playback functionality. Next one is the Selenium IDE installation steps. Step 1 is, first we have to launch the Firefox and navigate, means we have to add the extension, we have to add the add-ons for the Mozilla Firefox. Second step is we have to wait until the Firefox completes the download and then click on the add. Step number 3 is once the installation is complete, you will get a confirmation message. Step number 4 is we have to click on the Selenium IDE icon. I will give a demonstration of these also in next phase. Selenium IDE installation window. After we will install the Selenium IDE, we will get this window like it contains some menus like file, edit, action, options, help. This is nothing but the menu bar. Some here contains the base URL, toolbar, test case pan. This is nothing but the table view, and the last one is the log and reference of UI element and the role plan. Selenium IDE, which has a very important table which saves the all Selenium, saves all information in the HTML table format. It has a 3 table rows that contains the command, target and value. It consists of the different records. Command which tells Selenium what to do. It contains the different commands like open, type, click, verify, text. Next is the target which tells the Selenium which HTML element commands refer to. For example, text box, header, table. Last one is the value which is used for any command that might need a value of some kind. For example, type something into a text box. Before going to the benefits, we will see the actual installation of Selenium IDE. Yes. So, in the Google, what you have to type? Selenium IDE for Firefox. So what we get? Just I have told you step number 1, that is we have to install the extension for the Firefox. Here is also given one feature that Selenium IDE is implemented in a Firefox extension and that allows you to record, edit and debug a test. Here also some are the features of Selenium IDE are given. So we will discuss after it. First of all, we have to add the Firefox extension. Adding the Firefox extension. Internet connectivity is must. We have to give the permission. Here we have installed the Selenium IDE. Okay, I got it. Here is the one symbol. This window is same as I told you in the PPT. So there are the 4 menus are there. Record a new test in a project. Open an existing project. Create a new project. Close the Selenium IDE. In this video, I will explain you all the menus of Selenium IDE. Just record a new test. Here they will ask the project name. Just I am giving a sample for that. Demo. Okay. After that they will ask for the base URL, but I am not giving you the base URL, and this part is also I will explain you in detail. Just I am cancelling the because here they are asking for the recording feature also. So this is the window for our Selenium IDE. So here is the test suites executing all the test cases. Next one is we have to run all the test cases. All the test cases is nothing but we can run all the test cases for particular project. Suppose here I am renaming that test case for a calculator, renaming that. So these will sequentially play all the test cases which is listed in our test suite. That is nothing but calculator is our test suite. It contains the different test cases. Here is the run current test, means particular test can be selected, test can be run in this. Next, step over current command means it contains the different command like type, click. Here is the test execution speed, which is nothing but the playback speed, which allows to control the speed of your test script execution. Here is the menu for the disable breakpoint. One important feature of this recording. This starts and ends your recording sessions. It contains the different sessions. It will record by one, and each browser action is entered as a cellness command in the editor. So here you can add the new tests also. If you click on this is nothing but the test case pan. What it contains in Selenium IDE, you can open one test case at a time, and this test case pan shows you the list of currently opened the test cases. Means here it shows the calculator. If you click on this, it contains the different options: rename, duplicate, delete, and export. Export is one. I told the feature of Selenium IDE, it can support the different programming languages like Java, JavaScript, Python, Ruby. So you can export here by clicking all. You click on export, it will be export your project, and this code you can use for the Selenium Grid, Selenium WebDriver too. Next is this is the table format which contains the command, target, and value. Most of the time you are work upon this table view. In this where you can create, modify all the cellness command. To create the steps, you can type the name of the command in the type box. Here most of the commands are used a click, next, type, check. These are the different commands are shows here, and you can use for running the test cases. Next one is the target. It is an contain any parameter. For example, you have to give the parameter like username, password for this command that you are entering. For example, you are giving the command like this, click. Yes, then your target will be your username and the value will be a password. Sorry, value will be your name. Suppose I am giving a name Pooja. So this is for all this table format. Next one is the log pan, which will display all the running time messages during the execution. Means it provides some real-time updates on what Selenium IDE is doing. So here you will get all the messages, all the logs. Next one is the reference. In the reference pan, you shows all the description related to your selected commands. For example, you have selected the button, checkbox, radio button. So here they are giving the description. In this window, if you click right, then you will get some options that inspect the element. If you click on that, you will get all the information about the console, debugger, network. In network, you will find the CSS. After the CSS, you will know about all the objects. So this is for your reference, all this. And here you can create a new project, you will open a project, you will save a project. After that, next is the remaining part is benefits of Selenium IDE. So Selenium IDE is very easy to use. It has the capability to convert the text to a different programming languages such as HTML, Java. Next benefit is programming languages experience is not required for a Selenium IDE. Next, it allows the tester to set a breakpoints for the purpose of debugging particular test cases, and that test cases can be reused using the run command. So our main outcome of this assignment is nothing but after this completion of this assignment you will able to install the Selenium IDE tool and you will describe its benefits too and you will know about how to use it. Thank you.